Hi everyone. Welcome back to Economics with Wasim. So I'm a lecturer at Platinum Business Academy who teaches both commerce and economics. So today I'm going to do a small demo on a specific topic on the subject economics. So I'll be teaching you all today elasticity. So it's going to be a small demo. You all will probably enjoy this. So what I'm going to explain is elasticity, the topic over there. So what is elasticity? Elasticity, it shows the responsiveness when one variable changes, how will another variable change? For an example, we say for an instance, McDonald's, they give a discount 20% off. Is that clear? So the demand might increase by a larger percentage, which means it says it's elastic. Is that clear? Whereas we'll say Kolakandagade, they give 50% off, demand might increase by a smaller percentage, inelastic. So first of all, you also understand the difference between elastic and inelastic. Elastic means when you do something, when it reacts a lot, that is elastic. When you do something, when it reacts little, you call that inelastic. Is that clear? So elasticity can be either elastic or inelastic. Is that clear? Done. Now, this topic will be useful for O-level, Cambridge Edexcel, A-level, Cambridge Edexcel, both. But I'm not going to go in teach a bit advanced. I'm going to teach a very basic knowledge on elasticity. Fine. So when it comes to elasticity, there are three types of elasticity. First thing is price elasticity, cross elasticity, and income elasticity. Under price elasticity, it can be further divided into two, known as price elasticity of demand and price elasticity of supply. What is price elasticity of demand? Price elasticity of demand shows how far demand is responsive due to a change in price. So for an instance, when you increase the price, demand will obviously reduce. But how far does it reduce can be shown through what? Price elasticity of demand. So I'm going to explain you all guys. You can see there the definition. This measures the proportionate change in quantity demand due to a change in price. In other words, it measures the responsiveness of quantity demand due to a change in price. So it shows how far demand is responsive to a change in price. I hope you all got that part. So now, in order to study this, there are a few equations. I'm going to share the document. There are a few equations. Okay. So what are these equations? Now, if you all see here, if you all clearly see here, first equation. There are actually three equations, but you all should mainly know two equations. So the first equation here is, okay, I'm using a very basic this thing, percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. A very common equation used by everyone. If you're doing O levels and if you're good in math, use it. But if you're bad in math, there's another equation. Change in quantity demanded divided by change in price into price over quantity demanded. That's the second equation. There's a third one which is not relevant, but in case if you're studying elsewhere, that equation as well. That is change in quantity demanded divided by quantity demanded into price over change in price. So I recommend either use this equation or this equation. So now the basic equation is percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Okay, done. Now I'm going to use the sketchbook and I'm going to give you all a better idea how to calculate and how to draw this. Is that clear? So I'm going to start off drawing the elastic. Remember, elastic means it's highly responsive. When you reduce the price, demand will increase by a larger percentage. When you increase the price, demand will reduce by a larger percentage. Highly responsive. You call that what? Elastic. Now I'm going to show you all here. I want all of you all to focus here. You all will definitely understand this. When you draw elastic, always make sure this axis is more horizontal and this axis is more longer and this axis is short. Is that clear? Okay. So remember elastic like this. This is elastic. This is inelastic. This is elastic. So here now I'm going to show the price and quantity. That's going to be demand. That's going to be a demand. I'm going to name the diagram. So when you name, you call it price. Okay, this is going to be your price. Is that clear? Okay, and this is going to be your quantity demand. Quantity demand. It can't be just quantity, guys. It's going to be quantity demand. And definitely the origin is going to be 0. Origin is going to be 0. Is that clear? Origin is going to be 0. Now, and you obviously name this one as demand, D. Okay, obviously name that as D. So I'm going to do the calculation and show how to get the answer. So we'll say for an instance, currently this is your quantity and this is your price. This is your quantity and this is your price. Currently this is your quantity and this is your price. So to give the values there, quantity is 100. I'm trying to make it easy, so you call it Q. Quantity is 100 or Q. Price is 10 or P. Price is 10 or P. Okay. I hope you have got that part up to there. Now they are increasing the price. They're increasing the price to 12. They're increasing the price to 12. Okay. And you can see the quantity demand is falling by a small percentage or larger percentage. Larger percentage. Is that clear? So example, price is 12, which is P1. Price is 12, which is P1. And quantity is reducing. You can see it's reducing by larger percentage. You say 60 Q1. So I'm showing that here. Okay. So if I show with an arrow, taking a different color, an increase in price is reducing the quantity by a larger percentage. Is that clear? I hope all of you understood that part. That's quite easy. Okay. So you can see that clearly when you're increasing the price, quantity demand is reducing by a larger percentage. So we'll use the equation in order to calculate this. Okay. So the first equation, PED is percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Now, if you see 100 to 60, what is the percentage change? So you can find there, difference is 40 divided by 100 into 100. The calculation, percentage change. It is reducing by minus 40%. Is that clear? Then the price is increasing. 2 divided by 10, the difference is 2. 12 minus 2, difference is 2, divided by the old value 10. Multiply by 100, cancel, it's going to be 20. It's going to be plus 20. Cancel. The answer should be minus 2. So the PED value is minus 2. What does it mean is, when you increase the price by 1, quantity demand reduces by what? 2 times, by larger percentage. Is that clear? So that is elastic. And always remember, if the PED value is greater than 1, it is elastic. So I wonder, sir, this is a very difficult equation. Can you teach me the easy one? No worries, that's the easy one. PED equals change in quantity demanded divided by change in price into price over quantity demanded. So your quantity demand is changing by minus 40, price is changing by plus 2, all price is 10, all quantity demand is 100. Is that clear? All quantity demand is 100. So cancel. Minus 2 divided by plus 2, the answer will be minus 2. Again, you got the same answer. So remember the most important point here, okay? When the PED value is greater than 1, it is elastic. That's quite easy, guys. So this is basically how do you calculate and the elastic diagram. I hope you have got that part. Now I'm going to explain you all the inelastic diagram. Inelastic. Now elastic is like this. Inelastic has to be like this, as I told you all. Okay. So when you draw the inelastic diagram, now you can see a big difference, guys. So you all clearly identify that. When I'm drawing the inelastic diagram, this axis is long and this axis is going to be short. Okay. This axis is going to be short, and I'm going to draw the demand curve. This is going to be my demand curve as usual. It's better to draw more steeper. It's ideal to draw more steeper because elastic is more flatter, inelastic is more steeper. And we'll quickly name the diagram. That's your demand. That's your demand. That's your quantity demand. That's your quantity demand. That's your price. That's going to be a price. And as usual, this is going to be a what? 0. Okay. So I'm going to make it easier. Okay. We'll say the price is 10. I'm using easy values so that you all understand better. price is 10 in the beginning. The beginning price is 10. Taking a different color. Price is 10 and they're reducing the price, we'll say to 5. Reducing the price to 5. Okay. And quantity, we'll say for an instance, it was 100. And quantity increases only to 120. So I'll give the values there to make it easier. Price used to be 10. Price used to be 10. And the new price is going to be 5. P1. Okay. Quantity used to be 100. Now it's going to be 120. Okay. I'm going to show that here, 100 to 120. So you can see here, when you reduce the price, quantity is increasing by a smaller percentage. Quantity is increasing by a smaller percentage. Is that clear? So simple example, I'll again do the calculation here. It's simple, easy calculation. PED equals percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. So what is the percentage change in quantity demanded? 20 is the change divided by 100 into 100, cancel, plus 20. Is that clear? Now you're reducing the price. 5 divided by 10 into 100, cancel. It should be minus 50. Cancel. 2 divided by 5. The answer should be probably 0.4 minus 0.4. Just to double check. 2 divided by 5. 2 divided by 5 should be 0.4. Is that clear? So now the next equation. So I'm not quite showing this equation. No problem. It's another equation. PED equals change in quantity demanded. Change in quantity demanded divided by change in price into price over quantity demand. Change in quantity demand is plus 20. Change in price is minus 5. Old price is 10. Old quantity demand is 100. Cancel. 2 divided by 5. The answer will be minus 0.4. So always remember, when it is inelastic, PED value should be less than 1. I hope you all understood this part. So basically, when it comes to elastic and inelastic, elastic means where the responsiveness is very high, whereas inelastic is responsiveness is low. So you can see here, as I have explained here, and I gave you all the equation in the previous diagram or the previous both the diagrams. Remember, elastic you draw it like this, inelastic you draw it like this. So you can see that on the right side, what I was explaining was price elasticity or demand. Okay, and if you all want to go to the next page, so you see, depending on the answer you get, there are 5 types of elasticity of demand. So price elastic, first one what I drew, short, long, more elastic. This is elastic, where the PED value is greater than 1, and this is inelastic, where the PED value is what? Less than 1. So when it is greater than 1, if you reduce the price, demand will increase a lot. When it is less than 1, when you reduce the price, demand will increase little. I'll give you all examples. Example, cigarettes, which are habitual consumption. Even if they increase the price, demand will fall by a smaller percentage. Is that clear? Whereas hotels, luxury products, when they give a discount, demand will increase by a larger percentage. Is that clear? I hope you all got that part and you all enjoy the demo. If you all want to join our classes, you all can contact Platinum Business Academy. You all can reach out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. So hoping to see most of you all, and I hope you all enjoyed the demo. Signing off with Economics with Wasim. You take care, guys. Bye. God bless you.